Section 705, Computed Value Method 5. Where the deducible value cannot be determined under the preceding method, the deducible value shall be the computed value of the sum of subsection 1. The cost or the value of materials and fabrication or other processing employed in producing the imported goods. Subsection 2. The amount for profit and general expenses equal to that usually reflected in a sale of goods of the same class or kind as the goods being valued, which are made by producers in a country of exportation for export to the Philippines. Subsection 3. The freight, insurance fees, and other transportation fees expenses for that importation of the goods. Subsection 4. Any assist if its value is not included under the paragraph 1 hereof, and subsection 5, the cost of containers and packing if their values are not included under the paragraph 1 hereof. The Bureau shall not require or compel any person not residing in the Philippines or to produce for examination or to allow access to any account or other record for the purpose of determining a computed value, however information supplied by the producers of the goods for the purpose of determining the customs value may be verified in other country with the agreement of the producer, and provided that said producer will give a sufficient advance notice to the government of the country in question, and that the latter does not object to the investigation. Section 706, Fallback Method 6. Fallback Value Method 6. If the deducible value cannot be determined under the preceding method described above, it shall be determined by using other reasonable means and on the basis of the data available in the Philippines. If the importer so requests, if the importer so requests, the importer shall be informed in writing of the deducible value determined under method 6 and the method used to determine such value. No deducible value shall be determined under method 6 on the basis of no deducible value shall be determined under method 6 on the basis of subsection 1. The selling price in the Philippines of goods produced in the Philippines. Subsection 2. A system that provides for the acceptance for customs purpose of the higher of two alternative values. Subsection 3. The price of goods in the domestic market of the country of exportation. Subsection 4. The cost of production other than computed value that have been determined for identical or similar goods. In accordance with the method 5 hereof, subsection 5, the price of goods for export to a country other than the Philippines. Subsection 6, minimum customs values, or subsection 7, arbitrary or fictitious values. Section 707, ascertain of the accuracy of the declared value. Nothing in the section shall be construed as restricting or calling into question that the right of the Bureau to ascertain the truth or accuracy of any statement, document, or declaration presented for customs valuation purposes when a declaration has been presented, and when the Bureau has reason to doubt that the truth or accuracy of the particular of documents produced in support of such declaration, it may ask the importer to provide further explanation, including documents or other evidences that the declared value presented to the total amount actually paid or payable for the imported goods adjusted in accordance with the provisions of Section 701 of this Act. If in the course of determining the deducible value of imported goods, it is because it becomes necessary to delay the final determination of such dutiable value. The importer shall nevertheless be able to secure the release of the imported goods upon posting of a sufficient security in amount of equivalent to the duties and taxes in dispute conditioned on the payment of additional duties and taxes, if any, as may be determined, provided that prohibited goods shall not be released under any circumstance. If after receiving the further information or in the absence of a response to the Bureau still has reasonable doubts on the truth of or accuracy of the declared value, it may be deemed that the customs value of the imported goods cannot be determined under method 1 without prejudice to an importer's right to appeal pursuant to section 1104 of this act. Before taking a final decision, the district collector shall communicate to the importer in writing, if requested, the grounds for doubting the truth of accuracy of the particulars or documents produced, and give the importer a reasonable opportunity to respond. When a final decision is made, the Bureau shall communicate its decision and the grounds therefore in writing. Last, section 708, exchange rate. For the assessment and collection of import duty upon imported goods and for other purposes, the dutiable prices thereof quoted in foreign currency shall be converted into currency of the Philippines at the current rate of exchange or value specified or published from time to time by the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines or the BSP.